It's quite hard to say. I agree with what Willie was saying. You know, every player has their slumps and whatnot, and especially when you're in the public eye. I think for him, a lot of these issues is off the court stuff, which is now becoming, you know, he's dirty laundry is being aired out. His last performance, I think it was last night, he played well. He stepped up, but you know, he's a professional. You know, and this is the thing. This is what people sign up for, and I just think he's having too many of these slumps, and I just think he might end up like the next guy we're going to talk about, I'm sure, Embiid. So, yeah. So I just think he's got enough time. He's got a good coach behind him that's backing him, so he needs to, step it up.
Paul, I think with him is psychological, man. Like, I don't like everything with him is his mechanics and his body is perfectly fine. Like I don't know, maybe it's just psychological because he's streaky right now. You know what I'm saying? He can go off tonight and then not go off for the next 6 nights and then go off again. So it's psychological. And then the reality is when you're watching this game and watching the shots that he's taking, nothing is different. Nothing is different. He's just hitting this tonight and not hitting for the next few nights. So it's just, I don't know, I think it's just psychological with him. As P said, I ain't really paid too much attention to what's going on in their personal lives, but maybe it's got to be all that. Yeah, so it's got to be all that. So for me, I'm done. Like I think Paul gonna get it together sooner or later. Like he just got to get his mind together. Simple as that.
For me, when it comes, I'm gonna take the human side of it. But to me, the internet is undefeated. Like the internet is literally the Matrix, and I think everyone's bored at home. And sometimes when someone's going through a difficult time, especially athletes, it's like it's a chance for people to just have a laugh. Like we've all done it before. You see it, some of us do it more, but you would see it, a caption, or you see a picture, and in your head, you're like, if I said this, I'd probably get one person to laugh. You know, and then one person does a joke, then the next person sees your joke, and it's not even about the person, it's about just running the joke. You know, and I think unfortunately for athletes today, if you're on social media heavy and you're not doing well, you got to throw that phone away, mate.
Yeah, I'm a bit worried for him. I'm a bit worried for Paul George because, you know, he's had a good regular season and everything, but it's not the first postseason he's had this kind of slump. When Damian Lillard said bye to him last year, he only shot 40% from the field. Last two games before he went off, he shot 4 for 17 and 3 of 16. Obviously, last night he dropped like a 30 piece. But I think he's got to get it together. I think the Clippers could be in for a shock if he doesn't put it together on the offensive end, because Luka can do his thing. Porzingis is on his way back. Curry's flat shooter. So, yeah, he's got to put it together. He's just blessed he's got Doc Rivers and a good coaching staff by his side to try and get it right. But
thanks for that. You're going to start the next topic? The next
we're skipping number 4 now, because I even have mine say it. Just skip me off the PA, you know.
I'm so sorry, bro. I'm so sorry.
No, let him do this one and start.
Yeah, no, of course. Sorry, Chris. Apologies, mate. I'm so sorry. Chris, if you could, when you're ready, let me know.
I'm ready.
Go ahead.
So yeah, first of all, I might play devil's advocate here a little bit, but I don't know where Playoff P came from. Like, I've never seen this guy take over playoff games. Like, yeah, he's good in the playoffs, but he's not consistent. I'm gonna be real. Like, he's not consistent. I can date back to some games in Pacers,